Pisces, welcome to your weekly reading. All right, Pisces, so happy to be here with you. It has been one of the most transformative weeks of my life. My mother, my best friend, the person in my life who represented unconditional love, unexpectedly passed away this past Thursday, right after I finished wrapping up a reading that I was going to upload about dealing with inner conflict and how to overcome it. And literally, as I opened my laptop to upload the reading from my camera to the computer, I got the phone call that she had been found dead in her home. That reading I've posted along with the video, just offering my own personal experiences around how I am embodying those messages, are also posted on my channel, so you can check that out. But the one thing that has helped me through all of this is being here with you guys, doing these readings, still doing readings with clients, and so I'm really, really grateful, extra grateful, and just want to say thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you, and I'm grateful that I have something to channel my energy into that actually lifts my spirits. And I know that's what my mom would want. She didn't really understand a lot of, what I do and why I do it, but, she supported me in it. She supported me in helping me manage my children as I'm constantly making videos and things like that. And so, all of the week's readings are dedicated to her. I love you, Louise. Thank you. All right. So let's look at your connection, Pisces. What is happening in your connection between you and your person this week, right? We're going to start out just looking at everything that's going on, everything that's possibly coming up. If you're here on my channel, you are in separation. You're in some sort of challenge, difficulty right now where communication is probably not happening. And if it is, it's happening in some limited fashion. Okay? So let's see what's going on. And don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, like this video, give me the thumbs up. I so appreciate you. Okay, we'll take this as overall energy. Ace of Cups. Hello. This is about opportunity, possibly a new opportunity. When I see this card, I'm like, okay, there's some big love on the horizon, big love on the table. Of course, we got to see what else is coming out. But at the bare minimum, I'm seeing some sort of new beginning, possibly just even in your emotional space between you and your person. So let's see what else comes out. We'll take this as, an overall energy. So since it popped out. So this is your energy right now, Pisces, right? Look like we have, awakening in some way. When I see the Judgment card, to me, this is about revelation. This is about awakening. King of Wands and Knight of Cups. To me, that's saying something has been renewed in you, right? You've learned something. You've gained some new insight, some new awareness, and that has you ready to move forward in a different way. The Knight of Cups moves forward, and not just in a different way, but in a more productive, healthy way, right? And this could be in terms of the relationship. This could be in terms of just, the way you're loving yourself. But Knight of Cups, is romantic, very romantic energy. And it has to do with being able to not just offer your cup, but take action with that offer, right? King of Wands, to me, is someone who's courageously passionate, you know, has a big vision for what it is they want and is willing to do what it takes to get it. So I feel like in this connection, like you're ready to move forward in some way, you know, based on something that has now become, that you've now become aware of. Let's see where your person is. Their Three of Swords, their Death, and their Strength. Yeah, so they've been very resilient this week in dealing with their own hurt and pain, right? And it could be that you're seeing them, you know, you seeing them in pain in this way is somehow opening your eyes to something, making you want to comfort them, be there for them. It could be something going on in their life that has had to literally die or transform, right? Death card is about transformation, new beginnings, resurrection, right? And it's in a very intense way, something very intense happening. That's why it's called the Death card, because, you know, it feels like death. And with Strength, I see resilience here. I see someone having to potentially open up and share these feelings, which, you know, maybe why you have judgment, because maybe you didn't know that they were hurting this way. Maybe you didn't know they felt this way. I feel like there's been some communication between you two where, or somehow you've communicated with each other where you've learned how this person, like you get to see their perspective now. And it took a lot of courage for them to share it with you, because they've been nursing this broken heart for quite some time, but they've been able to transmute that energy. And that's like, you know, lit a fire in you, renewed your desire to work through things. Energy of the connection. We have Five of Cups, we have Seven of Wands, and we have the Ace of Swords. So yeah, I definitely think with Ace of Swords, this is about, you know, truth and clarity, communication, right? And it's been something that you've had to work really hard at, Seven of Wands, and overcome. So I feel like you guys had a conversation where you were able to lay out what, or a conversation is coming this week where you've been able to, or you will be able to lay out, you know, exactly what hurt you, what you're still holding on to, and sharing it will help you release it. You know, will help you get to the truth of the matter, the heart of the matter, right? So that you can move beyond this. Seven of Wands is a challenging card. It's a challenging energy, but it's also about being able to overcome, right? You may have been on your defense before. I feel like there was some resistance on both sides in the connection, but something has been revealed, something has come to the light with this Ace of Swords here to help you work through these Five of Cups, sadness, loss energies. So let's pull some tarot cards to, I'm sorry, not tarot cards. Let's pull some oracle cards to see what's really going on underneath the surface here, what has been happening in the connection that has you guys in this energy. So let's see. So we have the hammer, right? The hammer can represent rebuilding, working on something, persisting, right? It can also represent sabotaging something, like tearing something down, but I don't get that. I get that this is all about rebuilding, because I'm picking up on strong reconciliation energies. Look at that love call. I told you, communication, man. This is about someone really getting something off of their chest, right? A message of love, really letting you know how they feel, right? And I feel like this is your person getting this off of their chest with this Death, Strength, and Three of Swords, right? Them really being able to work up the courage and the strength to make the call, to share what it is they want to say to you, right? And we'll look at that in the extended. What do they want to say? What, you know, what has been said and what has not been said, that kind of thing. Girl talk. Yeah, right. I feel like this was something spontaneous that happened between you two, and right, that conversation the conversation, the vibe of it was like talking to a friend, right? And I feel like you guys haven't spoken like this in a long time. So this is something that the connection really needs. Like I see this person, you know, picking up the phone, or you picking up the phone, somehow you guys being able to communicate and connect in a way that is really needed to just balance things out, like reset, push the reset button and get you back to being in harmony with one another. And look at the bottom of the deck, we have coffee cup. This is about meeting and conversing and, you know, over a cup of joe. Like, you know how that coffee shop vibe when you meet up with somebody who maybe you've been in conflict with, and you guys just really have that open, honest, loving communication that helps you get your relationship, the energy of it, back to that zero set point. I see that happening in this connection this week. You know, don't force it, don't try to make it happen. Maybe it already has happened and it's going to go to a deeper level at this time. But I feel like this is definitely in the air right now. So this could also mean if you've been thinking about reaching out to your person, you may want to seriously meditate on it and consider it at this time, because you may be surprised by what they share with you in doing that. So what I want to do is clarify some more the energy of you and your person. Like, let's look at how they're actually feeling about you right now. Okay, so cornucopia, that's a really great card. Abundance. First chakra, Archangel Michael. Root chakra, grounded. Blossoming. Okay, yeah, so they're feeling really open and connected and wanting to share, right? Abundance is about being full enough within yourself to give freely, receive freely, and, you know, want to share your energy. I feel like your person feels grounded and rooted this week. They feel like they've come out of this Five of Cups energy because there's some new clarity present, and they want to share that. Yeah. See, we have perseverance, which is the Seven of Wands. That's what's driving the connection right now. Somebody has a renewed sense of confidence, a renewed sense of energy around, like, you know what, I think I have the tools to do this. You know, I really feel like I can, you know, bring something to the table and not have it, you know, fall apart. Like, I can be positive and productive in my communication, where maybe before they had not been able to because they were too busy focused on their own pain and hurt. So this is you. This is sixth chakra, Archangel Metatron, right? Third eye. Yeah, I love that. I really love that. And to me, this goes right with the Judgment card that came out for you earlier, right? When you open your third eye in a situation, you see things that you did not see before. You're able to have a deeper level of awareness, right? It's a transformative perspective. You know, you're in an energy that really has the power to heal and produce something that wasn't previously there. Yeah, look, broken heart, right? You're seeing this person's side of things in a new way. You got a new perspective, and that's going to, I feel like you're going to move toward this person, or you've been really thinking about it, right? And now you feel ready to, maybe you feel ready to apologize or say something that you hadn't said before. Yeah. And so this is the man holding the heart. This could be you, or this could be them, right? But this energy is present. Like, I really feel like this is them, and this is how you feel about them. Like, you're seeing them in a new way. It's like you're not totally putting the blame on them anymore as a result of your new perspective and the new light that you're seeing them in, right? I feel like you've been able to balance out your own emotions and limiting beliefs with this person. So let's see some potential outcomes before we jump into the extended. Potential outcomes for you and this person. And what deck do I want to use? Potential outcomes, potential outcomes. Okay, so look at that, before I can even say it, it said, as some potential outcomes, what could potentially happen in this connection as a result of the energy that we've seen, balancing the scales, yeah, putting things back on, you know, even keel, solid ground, right? You guys finally being able to see eye to eye on something. And I feel like it's taking you quite a while to get there, but it was worth, you know, whatever you had to go through to do it. Right? I feel like you're thanking the pain. You're blessing it at this time, both of you, right? You're no longer seeing it as a barrier, a limitation. This is maybe where you know, big dreams, where at first you thought this couldn't happen, right? You had given up on it, and now something has occurred in the connection where you're willing to revisit it and come back to it. Yep, you're willing to take some action around it, which is what we saw with that Knight of Cups. Okay, really good stuff. So what we'll do is jump over to the extended reading, see what this communication looks like between you two, you know, what they want to say to you that maybe they haven't said before, what's going on in their lives right now outside of this connection that may be influencing it, right? What lessons have both of you learned, and, you know, how Spirit wants you to apply it moving forward. And then we'll get some advice for you. So we'll look at all of that in the extended reading. The link for that is below. Go ahead and click on that and it will take you to the right place. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to my channel, right? So we can keep connecting. I love you. Peace.